right. Let's get some flowers.
Thanks.
Event.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
Alright, so it is the final?
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
We didn't win them over. They were succeeded to us.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this.
Oh, Annette, do not think so hopeful. Something's gonna happen.
That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along.
Yeah, no surprise there. I mean, really, what would Claude be doing with Rhea other than diplomatic immunity, sanctuary? But I'm sure she'd send word.
If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor.
If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south.
Except the Death Knight might be there.
And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Okay, so that is the impregnable fortress, and this chapter is impregnable fortress, so maybe it is the finale? Impregnable?
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Aryan Road was it's just traps.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
You know what? Violet wouldn't surprise me. This... Actually, wait. I keep talking about necromancers, but I don't think I've seen any skeletons attacking us. Should we try to avoid it?
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on.
Ah, Dimitri's like, no, I am the top.
Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times.
Is it me?
It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Egad, it is me.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
I don't know if it's Emil. I don't know. Everything explored. What a sword tournament master shield. We'll be doing that. Who I've ranked up. I have mastered. Wait, did I? I mastered Black Knight. Oh, hang on a sec. Is that a new thing? Deck Bishop. Oh. Hang on a sec. That's not what I was looking at. English blue hit Sheikah. Well, I think I might try become a Deck Bish. Violet, there's I don't know if you know, but there's like someone out there that makes fake toys for kids. Well, they're not for kids, but they look like they are until you actually pay attention. I think it's called Obvious Plant or something like that. But there was one that I saw that just cracks me up, and it's like bitch crystals. It's like crystals are bad girls, not for good girls. It's so dumb. But that's what dark bish, as in bishop, reminds me of. Alright, let's see if we can become a dick bitch. I should check what the outfit looks like. Maybe it's cool. 84%, let's try it. Nice.
I've set my sights high.
Alright, anyone else? Master and shit? No. I think it was our good friend, what's his face? Gilby? Huh? What's that new? What? What? That's super awkward. Is that like the logo? That's crazy. Could become paladin. Get that horse skill up. I don't know if I want to waste, well, not waste, but you know what I mean. It's so hard to tell sometimes, you know, like just sometimes it's very difficult to separate, well, to obviously understand parody to reality. The lines are blurring. I don't like it. Let's see, 66% chance, maybe. Oh, he did. Impressively impressed. Father, you have a horse now.
Success.
All right. Okay, so I can still steal wood. And I have, what is Poison Strike? If unit initiates combat and lands a hit, target foe loses up to 20% of max HP after combat. Luke, if you're still in chat right now, it says initiates combat and lands a hit. Does that include if I use magic? Or does it have to be like a melee weapon or something? Because crazy. Adjacent foes suffer minus 20 avoidance. Magic plus 6. Allows me to cast Miasme. Grace. Because Poison Strike could be fun. Because even if I don't, you know, kill him. What would I get rid of though? That's handy. I think speed increases my squares, like +2 squares movement. Could be wrong, but maybe. Gilbert, what do you have? Ooh. I might actually trade that for your rally defense. Nothing great. Skill changes don't happen that much. It's more like what weapon you're using. Alright, I think we're just gonna explore and see what everyone says. Huh?
Professor. I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising. I thought we could be using attacks like that at this fortress. But I am hearing a different thing. A brute force attack with all of our power, yes? Attacks that are surprising are also safer. Attacking from the front is dangerous. But I will give you all of my fighting spirit, Professor.
Yeah. Could be dangerous. Could be successful.
My family made it through the conflict unscathed. Thank the goddess. It seems that Deirdre was the only place to really get caught up in the fighting. Did Claude intend to spare the Alliance territories from harm? If so, he's a truly admirable leader. Speaking of Claude, I wonder where he is.
Who cares? Focus on the battle. At hand. The hand battle. Focus. I'm a bit of a Clearwood hater.
Good fortress. The perfect place to hide.
Once we wipe out the enemy, yes.
This one's impregnable too, isn't it? Perfect! As soon as we take it, I'll set up a special spot for Bernie.
If we can take it, it's not impregnable.
I guess you have a point. What would you call it then? A little pregnable?
I need that as a soundbite. The implications.
Oh, Professor! Good timing. You have to talk some sense into my father.
Why?
Recently, he's been doing nothing but work himself to the bone.
Damn right he has.
Even when he's taking breaks from training and errands, he's apparently listening to reports, day in and day out. He's getting on in years, you know? I just want him to take care of himself.
Okay. What do you want,
Professor,
child?
we're finally going to attack the Empire? I'm actually getting a little nervous.
Kid, you're not coming. Shut up.
Please defeat the Emperor and save Lady Rhea. I'll be waiting here with all of the necessary preparations for a huge celebration.
Alright, I better be cake.
Have you considered... Attacking an impregnable fortress head-on is rather impressive. Or suicidal. Depends on the day, really. You know Fort Mercius's nickname, I assume. The stubborn old general? It may be stubborn, but its age means it's gotta be hiding a few weak spots. Makes sense to aim for those areas.
Which weak spots are you talking about? Are you just assuming? I don't know what's food. Herb. Right, off we go.
Professor! Maybe.
On my way.
Okay.
A lot of fish.
Let's see. Is it true Lady Rhea was taken to the Empire? Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they?
I don't think so.
That's good. We just gotta beat the Imperial Army and get her back, right? You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
Like, if they were gonna kill her, I'm sure they would have made a big deal about it to sort of, you know, prove a point. I'm guessing they're doing something suspicious.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? That doesn't sound like the brightest idea. I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. Not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
Get out of here. Boob. Oh, she's in this corner. I keep forgetting.
Unbelievable. The Alliance is just gone.
Not really.
It's hard to believe.
It's not gone. It's just part of the kingdom.
The merchants of Deirdre all have nerves of steel. I'm sure they'll be up and running again in no time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Welcome.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Is that the one?
I don't know if I should be buying it. Can I trade in master? Actually, you know what? It's probably better to check. I'm sure there's a guide online that tells you what's the best use of money to get the most renown through the exchange. So that way I'm not like wasting
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back soon.
time.
Professor? Professor? You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like asking a girl out on a date.
Shut up.
First, you get past her defenses, then you make your move.
Mate, you're the worst. It's not the best analogy.
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a seasoned veteran at this kind of thing. Girls, I mean. I've never actually, you know, captured any keeps.
Yeah, so I would listen to your terrible advice.
Anyway, I figure you go after the main gate. You take that out, and I'm sure we can win. Of course, you're making the tactical calls. I'm happier to follow than to lead.
Sure. Humph.
The Alliance dissolved so suddenly. Now there's widespread pandemonium. The lords are warring, mass confusion among the citizens. Or that's what I expected to happen. None of that seems to be taking place.
It's been like a day.
They had a roundtable meeting and talked it out. Everyone's dealing very calmly with the situation. I guess if Dimitri turns out to be a crazed despot, then there really will be chaos. But he's not gonna go crazy again. He's okay now, right?
I don't know. Oh, anything's possible.
Oh my. With the Empire destroyed, the borders within Fodlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see what these changes will bring.
The Alliance has really been disbanded? I never thought such a thing could happen. As long as it doesn't negatively impact our lives, I don't care much whether we're the Kingdom or the Alliance.
I guess.
Have you heard of the Crescent Moon War? That's when the Alliance won their independence from the Kingdom. Some 300 years ago, the ruling Duke of Leicester died without an heir. And the lords with blood ties to House Blathen took that chance to propose ruling the Leicester territory as a republic. The head of House Regan led the Leicester lords and fought fiercely with Farkas. They won independence from the kingdom. And now, here we are.
How about that?
It's suspicious.
Weren't the Kingdom and Alliance once part of the same country? If you think about it that way, it makes sense for them to unite. I suppose the Kingdom was once part of the Empire as well.
Why did they separate in the first place?
Even if Fodlan came together, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell apart again.
Yeah. Gotta say, I think the same.
Wake up, eat, train, eat, sleep.
Nice.
We gotta prepare for the assault, but that hasn't changed my routine.
You're doing plenty.
All that training and eating I do is for the sake of Fodlan. Gotta stay strong and fed to keep it safe.
Professor. Fort Mercius is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
So then you know all the ins and outs and the secrets? Tell us the weak points, Caspar.
Reminds me.
Oh, you know one. Where? Oh, there it is. Ooh.
No.
Yes.
Definitely. I traveled to Kingdom territory because I was nearby. I did some good business. Apparently, supplies are needed to reconstruct the Kingdom capital and the surrounding towns. I wonder where I should go next.
It does. It's the Amiibo Gazebo.
Here's an idea.
Just rolls off the tongue.
The Archbishop has been taken to the Empire, just as we thought. But why hasn't Edelgard killed her yet?
How do we know?
If she intended to use her as a hostage, she'd have publicly announced that she was unharmed. We don't know what the Emperor's intentions are. All we can do is fight on and pray the Archbishop is okay.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know if she's okay. We don't know what the plan is. And we're not going there just to free her. We're going there to remove the Empire as a threat.
Doesn't matter how sturdy to keep. If the commander defending it is incompetent, it can fall as easy as anything. That's what they say, at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Mercius. All I know is, if I was the Emperor, I'd never in a million years assign an incompetent commander to a fort as important as that one.
Huh. I wonder who it is. I wonder if it's Kisper's father. Have we met him?
I've come here after getting chased out of the Empire. There's no place for our kind there anymore.
What's our kind?
But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Saros. I pray that one day we'll get the chance to rebuild the church within the Empire.
There might not be an empire.
I never thought so Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time. Wish I'd known that 5 years ago, but there's nothing we can do about it now.
What would have you done?
What we can do, though, is topple the Empire. Will you seize victory with us, Professor?
No.
For the sake of the late Captain.
Okay.
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the decision that Claude and the Alliance nobles have made. That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it. Still, Edelgard will not give in. She will push to complete her mission, no matter how many people die. Not everyone with noble blood has noble ideals.
But
Right.
I don't know.
I see Death Knight. Going to fight the Death Knight.
You seem concerned.
To be perfectly honest, I am.
Oh, I think you're gonna say more. Look, if it is your brother, he did promise to kill you next time you met, so you're gonna have to fight him first. And if it's not your brother, then it doesn't matter. It's just some guy then.
Could be. I wonder where Claude will go. From the sound of it, he's leaving Fodlan altogether. He was strangely gallant about the whole thing. Even left his relic behind. Elusive and mysterious to the end, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just as we suspected, Lady Rhea was taken to the Imperial capital. We must get to the capital as quickly as possible. So many people are worried sick about her. I do wonder when Claude managed to learn Lady Rhea's whereabouts. He's pretty shrewd. I can't help but admire him.
I don't know. I know. A little bit of distrust.
We defeated Lord Arundel. The Emperor must have been surprised. If we can keep up that fervor, perhaps we'll capture Fort Mercius and move on to the Imperial capital. We must not be overconfident, though.
We're going to win. Let's proceed with caution.
Yes, I concur. Humans and beasts are ultimately the same. When they're cornered, they lash out however they can. They fight for their lives. Who knows how the Emperor will lash out? We have to be careful.
We took quite the detour. It was time-consuming, but finally, we got the information we needed.
Assuming we trust Claude.
We crush the Empire, we get Lady Rhea back. 2 birds, 1 stone.
That means it's not like we know where she is anyway.
First, we take Fort Mercius. I'll put my heart in it. I'll crack him like a rusty helmet.
She's thirsty for Rhea.
Incredible. The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? Dimitri will be played by the most handsome actor of the time. Hearts will pound as he takes the stage. What am I saying? Surely the most handsome man would play you.
Girl, stop trying. Hanneman. There you are.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius?
Or stubborn old goat or something. Stubborn old general.
Indeed, a very good answer. But of course, you'd know that.
Why?
Seems Fodlands give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon.
Was that? I think that was mentioned once. Wait, isn't the DLC called the Ashen Wolves? Coinky Dink? Who knows?
Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Alright, humble brag.
From this point onward, we're in all-out war with the Empire. Are you prepared, Professor?
Oh yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. That means we can approach the coming battles with peace of mind.
Alright, so it does seem like it might be the final one.
First, we capture Fort Mercius. The fighting will undoubtedly be brutal, but we must prevail. As far as this army and I are concerned, you're our last ray of hope. We are relying on you.
But who's to say if it actually is?
It appears that Claude has dissolved the Alliance.
Oh, are you out of territory?
He's thrown away the pride of all the Leicester Lords who have walked the path of independence from Fargus for generations. I said from the start that he was not suitable to lead. Well, times have changed, haven't they? I suppose we can trust the kingdom now.
What? I was being sarcasmo.
Claude has stepped down from leadership, and Leicester is now a vassal state of Fargus. The lords of the Western Kingdom are beginning to declare fealty to us in greater numbers also.
Did you get taller?
The Empire is our only remaining enemy.
We're gonna take them out first. And final.
Hey, you.
Alright.
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past.
Oh.
Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
True. Wait, where am I?
Well...
Flame?
The Death Knight. I shudder to think of him. Professor, you remember my connection to him, do you
Yeah,
not?
he took your blood. Well, he captured you to take your blood.
I am still working through the trauma from back then. All these years later.
5 years later?
If we meet him, I swear I will have my revenge.
Everyone wants revenge. Maybe I should put you and Manuela on a team.
Fort Merceus is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Now that we know Rhea is there, we must move with the utmost urgency.
Yeah, but we don't want to be... we don't want to move too fast and make mistakes. We don't want to be clumsy. Well, I don't. You can be. You won't even be on the team.
So, we're finally invading Empire territory, huh? There's not much we can do right now, except pray for deliverance. I truly believe that we have it in us to succeed.
Sounds like a spy. Gilby?
Even in the kingdom, only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always knew those two to be like brother and sister. To think that we would come to see this world where they are at war with one another. I live it, and can still barely imagine such a truth.
Alright, so well, that's everyone spoken to. Is there any quests? Maybe not. I'll go back to my room and find out, but we'll do a couple of chipotes. Final one of Marianne.
Spared again.
So it would seem. I told you that you were extraordinarily lucky.
Sometimes I think that must be true. But why me? Is this the goddess's way of telling me to make something of myself? There are so many others who are much more deserving of life.
I often think the same of myself, especially after battles where many lives were lost. But I must go on living. I cannot give in to death so readily. It is my duty to atone for my sins and to pay for the lives I've taken. I suppose that must be why the goddess allows me to live on.
Is there a reason she allows me to live?
Only you can know that. But I believe there is a reason. Marianne, life is difficult.
It is a burden. It feels terrible to continue standing when so many others had to fall.
If that is so, then carry on as you are. There is no need for you to force yourself to smile as your soul bleeds. But please, whatever you do, do not give up on yourself or your precious life.
What do you mean?
If you were to die, I would be devastated.
You never have been easy to read.
Is that so?
Everyone says that I need to cheer up, but you may be the first person to tell me not to. Your life must also be difficult for you to understand my position.
So it is. I often feel I am not strong enough to live it.
I think our difficulties have brought us closer together.
Do you?
Absolutely. Please, Dimitri, promise you'll live through this war and long after. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you.
As long as you are carrying on, I have yet another reason to carry on myself. I promise to the goddess of Fodlan that I will never give you cause to despair.
Oh, it's me and Lorenz. Where does he want to meet? Let's try the stable. No. Oh shit, wrong one. He's fine. Why is he meeting me at my house? That's weird.
Professor. Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
It's been 5 years. I haven't. Should I be worried?
Do you find it concerning that I've ceased making advances toward the ladies? I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war.
Okay.
I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Oh. Finally admitting your conduct was a problem.
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong.
Oh, growth after 5 years?
Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them.
Yes.
Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held.
Oh.
Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Are you calling me a commoner? Who?
Don't you see? I'm referring to you.
Mate, I'm pretty sure I'm like the noblest of nobles.
You may wield the power of a crest, but you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you.
Look, it just takes gifts and meals. That's how you make friends. Free food and toys.
Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
Yeah. The answer is yes to both. You were... I don't like any of these options. You should be ashamed of your past, because that's how you move on and grow from it. And your beliefs were wrong.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal.
Mate. No.
Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Okay. Unlikely though, buddy. What does this mean? Mayonnaise and cheese. Ugh, I know, right? A rapier? That's new. A sword design exploit the weaknesses of armored and cavalry units. Pretty good. We can just boy in an edge now? Ooh. I've always wanted one. Killer Knuckles? Dragon Claws? Damn. Effective against dragons. Attacks twice if initiating combat. Crazy. Aura Knuckles. Wait. Killer Knuckles seem like the obvious better choice. Because 80 hit, 20 crit, as opposed to 70 hit, 0 crit. Might 3 to 2. They weigh less, but they require a higher brawling stat. I don't really get that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Literally don't get it. Fucking get this. Alright, let's see what my Bitchip outfit looks like. That's actually kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Alright, let us sawn it up. We will save this time. I can't believe we still haven't got the finale of Hanneman. He just doesn't want to be my fucking friend. Oh, I have to eat with him. Increase. Ooh, what the fuck? He's glowing, but I'm fucking... What the fuck? If I do not glow... No. We're fucking doing that again. I don't know why his increased so much in that one go. Just really wanted to steam it. Yeah, it changes every time. Well, I think it does. He's like perfect. But I'm not. The fuck? Maybe I just don't pick him today? I'll pick someone else. Bitch. Ferdinand Caspar. Damn it. Get in here, Caspar. Cry to me about your dad. There we go. The fuck? What the shit is this RNG? I really don't get it. I've never had an issue before. What the fuck is wrong with this? I think, I don't know, Sauna's, I don't see the appeal. Let's try Raphael. My only friend. Good world. I don't get what the fuck is going wrong. It's just not working. I don't give a shit anymore. Fucking piece of trash. Invisible wall.
Need something?
0 points. Amazing. I think it's a bit shit you don't get renowned for doing main missions. Things that would actually make you more renowned.
See you again soon.
Literally saving the world.
Hey,
I
you.
need to learn if this is the time to cash in all my shit or not. Only the living learn from their mistakes. Nice. Wow. I just do horse. Wait. Oh shit, I forgot about a couple people.
Really? Perhaps something about Lord Arundel rubbed me the wrong way. There was something off about him. Not that I've ever heard anything good about him. Have you ever heard of the Harun family?
Yes, we literally had a whole quest line about it. From the... Fuck, whose person was living there? Ferdinand? The Empire?
Correct.
Yeah.
Their lands are due south of the Ordelia territory.
I knew that. Well, not really the location, but I knew it was next to it.
Since Edelgard's rule, Lord Arundel had been governing the territory. It seems like his reign was particularly cruel. The people there suffered greatly under him. He seemed to be a good and just person at one point. It simply doesn't make sense.
Skinwalker. Mate, everyone's a skinwalker.
Well...
Who's here? Marianne.
Now that the alliance has been dissolved, what will become of the nobility?
Does it matter?
No, my adoptive father knows how to get by. I'm sure he'll do well for himself in the kingdom. All of Fodlan is going to change. I suppose I'll have to change with it.
What the fuck are you looking at? Oh, dragon. Fair. Fair, but it's not that bad. Alright. I need to learn whether now is the time to cash in all my shit. And what's the best way to do it as well. But first, dining staff, what do you have for me? Nothing. I don't think we've maxed Bernadette's.
Sounds... A little...
What is today's special? Ooh, Felix, Sylvain, Raphael, Marianne. No one good. Ugh, Simon. What is that? Casper, Ignis. Oh, and Ferdinand. Yeah, we'll just do them. Whatever.
I can eat so much delicious.
Best friends. Oh, we do have a bit of food left. Ignatz and... No one with Heinemann. Interesting. Well, no one that I haven't already mixed, you know. Dorothea. Fine. The weirdest dinner ever.
This is my
I don't like...
I don't care what you don't like. I don't care if they don't have one anyway. We'll just do it.
This food is...
No supports? Why? Alright, Petra. Catherine? No. Hilda's still a bee. Whatever.
I would be like, it's...
Oh. Oops. Lysithia, but she hates it. It's honestly a bit of a nothing. She hates it as well. What does she hate? Fish?
It's...
Right. Might do some horsing around.
So...
Wait, Gilbert's in here.
Could I trouble you? Even in me,
Good. That's not good enough. And I guess Sylvain?
Myself?
He's like the only one that's got higher horse skill than me. Although I think it was also Cyril. Although I don't think he has that good of a horse skill. Let's see.
Let's see. You gotta help.
No, not anymore. We'll have a chat to whoever this is. Oh, Catherine.
I was trying to catch you off guard, but you managed to block it.
With what?
Not too shabby, Professor.
That was dangerous.
Oh, come on. Look at the blade I threw. It's just a wooden training sword.
Still?
At worst, you could have gotten a bruise or perhaps a splinter. Let's agree it was funny and move on.
No, I don't like people throwing shit at me. It could have died.
How? By choking on it? Don't be so dramatic. Besides, I knew you'd dodge in time. I told you before that I was going to observe you.
That's right, you did. I forgot.
Since then, I've been watching you. I know what you're capable of. I took steps to make myself invisible, so I could observe you without being detected. I hardly let you out of my sight.
Even after 5 years?
After extensive research, I've concluded that you really are first-rate.
Oh.
Your sword skills are impeccable. You're a gifted educator. You clearly love working with the students. Someone with all of your exceptional qualities should not exist, but here you are. At first, I thought Gerald was the reason for Lady Rhea's interest in you. But no. Lady Rhea knew exactly what she was doing when she singled you out. Unfortunately, I can't hope to emulate you, let alone wield the sword of the Creator.
Exactly, Va. I've seen your movements. You could probably dodge 47 swords in a row.
So my plan of imitating you for Lady Rhea's attention has come to nothing.
Imitating me? So you're gonna stop watching me?
I didn't say that.
Of course.
When we rescue Lady Rhea, I'll provide her a full report of your activities.
Ew.
Hopefully, then I'll be in her good graces.
Mate, you're obsessed. Just kiss her or something. Like, you don't have to go to all this work.
Oh, and don't think you can avoid being watched. I won't let you out of my sight.
Well, I'll just have to take your sight. Pocket sand.
And he said, I don't even have a horse. Pretty funny story, huh? What is it, Shamir? You're not laughing. Didn't you think it was funny?
Sure.
So then laugh. You could stand to be a little friendlier, you know.
Do I need to be?
What do you mean, need to be? Friendship isn't about obligation. You could try being a bit warmer. Like when I first met you, I took the time to introduce myself and make friendly conversation, and you just said, "Hi, I'm Shamir." I remember thinking that you wouldn't be easy to get along with.
Now that's funny. I remember thinking you were just another knight who loved the sound of her own voice. You know, the type who's all talk but useless in battle.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Did you really think that?
Yes.
But you changed your mind when you saw me in action.
I did. You're surprisingly strong.
Well, even though you had zero charm, you did a nice job of supporting me. Now I know that you'll always have my back. In fact, maybe I should take it easy and let you handle all the fighting.
It sounds like I'm going to be doing a lot more work around here.
We make a pretty good team. At any rate, we're bound together, so we better try to get along. Don't you think, partner?
If that's how you see it, I can't disagree.
Interesting odd couple. Alright. I'm going to take a quick break. God, I lost my train of thought immediately. I'm going to take a quick break.